guys, welcome back to Living the Hardened Dream. If you're new, my name is Tiffany, and in today's video, we're going to close out the month of June. We're going to cash stuff $670 of me and my husband's part-time income. We're going to go through our savings challenges, and I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about the flexibility of this plan. If you're new to cash stuffing, or you're in a situation where you're thinking about cash stuffing, how your financial future is going to hold or how it's going to look for in the future, I'm telling you, cash stuffing is a game changer. It is so flexible. It is, you can create your own template, your own plan, and still accomplish the same goals that everybody else is accomplishing. Now, this is our last cash stuffing for the month of June. This is week 4. And for the past week or so, I have been contemplating how July is going to look for us. Me and my husband work a part-time job, and I only focus on our part-time income and for our savings goals. I don't include our full-time checks. But hear me out. This is my thought, and I need your help. I don't know which way I want to go. I'm indecisive, if that's the word I'm looking for. So I am a paper and planner kind of girl. I cannot do this digitally. But just disregard my notes. Okay, so for the last paycheck, $670. My thought starting for July is I have this 52-week savings challenge. And if you've been here before, you know what the purpose of this challenge is. We are trying to purchase a truck. We need a truck. We do not need a brand new truck. We need a truck that's going to be brand new to us. The goal for this is $18,000. We want to pay cash. We currently do not have any car payments, any car notes. We are currently our home is paid for, our property's paid for, and we have some commercial debt. I have some credit card debt that I try to pay off monthly, but I'm undecided on what I want to do. I can take our part-time income and go full force for this, or I can continue to do what I've been doing and focusing on the envelopes that we have, because these are small things that come up all the time, and thank God we have these envelopes. So as an example, we had some a ductwork issue with our home, and I paid a guy to come replace the ductwork for us. Well, here, as I'm filming today, we had to have another guy to come. Let's figure out what the problem is, because it is currently 12:12. I'm on my lunch break, and it is 85 degrees in our home. And he came by, and we've got to readjust some duct work. Something's not working, so he's going to be here in the morning to take care of that. And I asked him how much this was going to cost us. He could not give me a price, because he said, I want to do the work and then tell you what you owe me. Okay, so I'm expecting this to be a big ticket. So if it weren't for my envelopes that I can pull money from, so like, even though this envelope here is designated to home projects, I could empty that. Our emergency. This is deemed an emergency because we are burning up. Yes, AC is a luxury. As a child, we did not have AC. We opened windows. We had ceiling fans. But over the years now, we've grown accustomed to, our bodies has grown accustomed to air conditioner. So I can empty this emergency envelope. Like I can pull through so many and come up with the money to pay this guy, but it's going to set me back on these envelopes. So what I'm trying to do is prioritize what's most important. And I feel confident that my envelopes are good to go at this point. I can continue each week putting a few dollars in them. At least they're having some progress. But to put the bulk of our income towards this vehicle, my husband, his work van is what he drives daily, and it is 10, 15 years old. It's got almost 300,000 miles on it. She's good to go for short distances. You know, he has faith in her that she's going to make it to New York if need be, but I don't. And what if something happens in New York, in Virginia, in Washington, D.C., and I have to leave here and go to his rescue? My vehicle is 10 years old. It's a 2015. And needless to say, I would end up having to rent a vehicle to go get him because he has all his work tools in the back of this vehicle. We just can't leave it side the road. We can't afford to tow it home. We can't junk it in another state. And so we just need a dependable vehicle, at least one right now, so that we'll have one on our property that is dependable. If an emergency pops up, we can go. So my dilemma is which way to go. So my heart tells me to push through with this 52-week challenge because time is short. I don't know how long our part-time job is going to last. Um, I don't know when Papa H will get the next phone call to, you know, go to his full-time employment. Also, guys, in this video, I am going to pop up some photos. Our oldest granddaughter graduated. She graduated. She's a 2025 high school graduate. And at the end, midways to the end of this cash stuffing, guys, I really want to encourage you guys, if you have small kids, to go ahead and plan for this event for the future, because it was a hefty price just for this child to have. Did she have necessities? No, she had a whole bunch of wants. Yes, we could have cut back. We could have cut back on areas, but we wanted her to have the same experience every other kid in her class was going to have. So I'm going to pop up some pictures. We're going to talk about that. What can you guys do if it's nothing but $1 in an envelope towards her graduation? Within the past 4 years, not only did, her mom's a single mom, her dad is deceased, which is our son. He's deceased, and he did not have any benefits that would have helped her for her future. And so it's been her mom and her grandparents, both sides, doing all they can to get this child where she needs to be and what she needs to do. And so if it's nothing but $1, you're not, if you go to the grocery store, you spend $20, you spend $10, $15 on grocery, and you have the change left over. Put that change in an envelope. Put it in a bucket, whatever you have, so that when your children turn a certain age, you can afford to help them get what they need for that whatever event. If it's 16 and you're buying your child a vehicle, car insurance is ridiculous on non-experienced drivers. You got to get her through the high school experience. You know, cap and gown is expensive. We helped her mom with her senior pictures. That was like a $800 cut the budget. Um, she had to have a high school ring. They had to pay their fees just so that she can graduate. Um, just all the things. And then she's 18 and we're just going to push her out into adulthood. What can we do to help her succeed? It's hard in this economy. I've been watching TikTok videos, YouTube videos, Facebook, Instagram, where adult children are having to come and move in with their parents because they can't afford a mortgage. They can't afford rent. They can't afford the normal, just the necessities of life. And so for my children, what I done was is I added them to all my credit cards, so that established some good credit for them. My husband took on one child and co-signed. I took the other child and co-signed, and on. So let's get started on this cash stuffing. And like I said, I'm gonna pop in pictures because I am proud of her success, and I'm so glad for her. This high school journey's over, and it's a new day, a new time. She's already she's done all her paperwork and things like that to get into college. Her goal is to be a police officer, and I'm so proud of her for that. So let's start with our 1K savings challenge. We're going to do $40. Put in this $40. If you hear anything in the background, I apologize because Papa H is around there watching TV. So let's start with our bill binder. So we need $260. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. For some reason, I feel like that's wrong. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. Yep. Now, this is a payment towards that commercial debt we were telling you about. I was telling you about earlier. I've knocked over everything. So let's get started on our regulars. So date night is going to get $5. So date night currently has 10, 15, 20. And let's update our trackers. Our canning is going to get, I don't have anything for canning. I skipped canning. I skipped this one because I had plans that I was going to cap those envelopes out for this month. And I don't know why. My heart's just leading me to focus on this 52-week challenge. So for car registration, we're going to get $5. So now we have 51, 120, 140, 145, 150. Subscriptions is another $5. Majority of these are going to get $5. So now we have 51, 120, 125. Okay, Halloween is also getting a 5, and I've yet to replace these broken envelopes. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 80. Oh, wait a minute. Let's recount that. Let me get my life together. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93. Car maintenance is also getting 5. So now we have 51, 52, 53, 320, 340, 360, 380, 385. It just seems like these days everything is happening. Once you get ahead on one thing, something else collapses. For our home projects, we're going to do $5. So now we have $55. Month ahead is going to get 10. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520. I had to think about that one for just a minute. When I do finally get my July budget started, I will I will be filming that, and I'll add that in for you guys. So emergency is also getting 10. So we should have 590. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So yes, 590. Our savings is also getting $10. So now we have 1, 10, 20, 25. Okay, so hair appointment. Self-care. This is for my hair. And the reason why I am stuffing so much for this envelope is because I have a pending appointment. And so I'm going to put 50 because that's what I normally pay her. So 50, 70, 75, 80. Anytime you see me, guys, in my envelope, in my videos, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get my words together. In my videos, you always see my hair balled up in a ball, but my hair is down to my bum, if you want to say. And so it is just a lot on my back to um, take care of that. And so that's why It's kind of expensive to get my hair done. So our rollover, our $1 bills, goes to our grandchildren. So like when if we continue this, and I promise you, there's more going to be more than just $1 in time. But I want to be able to help their parents with their first car or getting us situated to go to college, graduation fees, all these things. So I want to help. This group of grandchildren are really small. Um, the oldest one out of this group is 10, almost he'll be 11 in December. And so we've still got so many years to go before this money will ever be needed. But we're going to save until then. So I think today we only had $1 a piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So somebody's not going to get their dollar. When I get these fully done, when they're done, I'm going to open up them an account and each year make these envelopes grow even more. And I'll deposit that money in their own little savings account. Okay, so while we are adding their little dollars, which I only have one left, did I put $1 in that one? Let's see. So while I'm doing this, I want to give you a few tips on what you can do to help your children, to help them to become successful adults financially. So first thing is opening up their savings account early. Teach them daily um, how to regulate their money. So like allowances, gifts, giving them little small jobs to get paid for. Choose a high yield savings account or your local credit union in order so they'll get more bang for their buck. And showing them how to save is the number one thought that comes to mind. Teaching them budgeting basics. 1, 2, 4. I'd already put that $1 in there, I'm guessing. So I'm going to move on to the next $1. Teaching them simple budget basics. So, even though I don't have the finest envelopes, I started out with a box of $1.25 envelopes from the Dollar Tree. And I began my savings off $1.25. Now I've somewhat upgraded. I would love to upgrade even more, but you can just start with a $1.25 box of envelopes and get them started determining what is a want, what is a need, and help them start saving their money. Never sugarcoat life from your kids. Talk to them about money openly so when they're adults, they'll know what to expect. I never sugarcoated a light bill, the water bill, the rent, mortgage payments, car payments. If we didn't have it, we just didn't have it. My bills was going to get paid. And I taught my children at an early age, this is adult life. You have to worry about these items and you work to pay those items. When my oldest son, the one that's deceased, I didn't give him nothing. I made him work and purchase the vehicle. Now, mind you, did he get it in an awesome deal? He did. My daughter, same thing. We bought her a car. We made her make $100 payments on it each month until she paid the vehicle in full. Vehicle was paid in full when she got it, but she owed me money because I wanted her to appreciate that vehicle. So our son, the middle child, is currently making payments on his vehicle because I want him to appreciate that vehicle. When you pay for something out of your own pocket, you will appreciate it more than if I had just bought it and gave it to you. And so talk openly with your kids. You can start them a 529 college saving plan. You can encourage them on earning money. Give them different ideas on how they can earn money. Like they could go over to the neighbor's home and wash their vehicles, cut their grass, take off trash, feeding, farm animals, gardening, all these little things that they are capable of doing that they can do. We're going to start our 52-week challenge right quick because I feel like I'm babbling and babbling. For this week, we're going to finish up our 50s. So we're going to do 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 200 plus a 60. So let me mark these off right quick. So that's $260. And also another thing, guys, teach them about credit. If you owe, you owe. And you have to keep that mindset consistent. When they become teens, explain to them how credit works, the interest, and how to avoid debt traps. You can also open a custodial Roth IRA for working teens. That would be something that's interesting. Um, and always model good financial behavior. Your kids watch everything that you do. They copy everything that you do. So not only do you have to make sure the grass is green on your side, but it's teaching them to always have the grass green on theirs. So let's see if we have 260 left. So 1, 2, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 260. I want to hurry up and get this one done. We're going to count it at the end to see if we're missing anything. And then we're going to move on to the next one. I know, guys, I have blabbed a lot. I hope I gave you some form of inspiration to help with your children or even for yourself. Did I learn this over time? Yes. Am I a financial guru, an expert? No, by no means. I make mistakes each week. I will have extra money. Like I feel like some weeks I'm very responsible with our part-time income, and then there are some weeks that I may blow my whole check. I'll pay my bills and I'll leave some money to the side, and for if we have anything that comes up during the week, and if there's $100 in there, honey, I will go on Amazon real quick. That is something that I need, a habit I need to break. And so my husband says that Papa H says that I'm having an affair with the FedEx and Amazon guys because they're in our yard every day. But I was worse off than this. Like 2019, we did not have a pot to piss in, nor a window to throw out of. We were struggling to get grocery, gas, just your basics. We were so far in debt. We were so far over our heads. And cash stuffing, if it had not been for my grandfather was my backup method. So if I couldn't make a payment or I didn't have grocery, I always call my grandfather and cry and get whatever I wanted. These envelopes had to become my grandfather because he got up in age and I needed to stop depending on him as much. So these envelopes have been a blessing to me, and I try my best. I will advocate it for the remainder of my time here on earth, that it is an awesome way to take care of the things that you need to take care of. But guys, I'm going to leave it here. I know I'm blabbered enough. I know you're sick of hearing my voice. So, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us out so much. My future goal as of filming this video today is that our YouTube income will be our retirement. I was that mama who didn't save for our kids' education, who didn't make enough money to save for retirement. And so we're getting up in age, and I have worked since I was 14 years old, and so I would love to retire one day, but this is what YouTube is going to be for us. And if you will, just like and subscribe to our channel. Leave us a comment. If you feel some type of way about what I've said today, honey, leave it in the comment. We'll talk about it. I enjoy insight. I enjoy another person's perspective on a topic. Leave us a comment. All right, guys, you guys stay blessed, and guys, stay out of this heat. Thank you.